People sit and they wait on something to happen. They don't act and commit. In between A and B is action and people. Who can I call right now? Who can help me? Who can I schedule time with? Who can I follow up with? Who can I convert? Today, I want to kind of break down on the vibe board exactly how to go from mental creation into physical action. Now, if you study and see what we're doing a lot with the coaching that I do, I'm really trying to activate 3 parts of your nature. We believe the Greatness Factory is the right place to get you a seat at the right table. We've sourced, we estimate over $200 million worth of deals here at the Greatness Factory. And I told everybody when they become members, okay, that this is where the action is going to be happening, right? So you need to get to the Greatness Factory. It's like you need to be in a room. Blue Marlin Capital with the data centers was originated here at the Greatness Factory. Safe Space, raising over $10 million. Much of that was, which is the publicly traded company, originated here, much of it at the Greatness Factory. Pitch Equity, our private equity fund that just did the big deal on the Den, originated here, right? So a lot of getting a seat at a much bigger table in life is getting to the right place and being around the right people and having the right actions. I like to say we start over here with A, and A is always our current position in life. Okay, and so we identify over here at A, this is exactly what I'm doing currently, and this is what I'm frustrated with. See, one of the biggest questions I get is how do you move toward a big goal? How do you overcome inertia? How do you stay motivated over a long cycle of time? How do you wake up and focus on goals every single day? Okay, well, it starts by telling the truth about where you currently are and saying, man, I don't like where I am. I'm frustrated with where I am. And I'm trying to go from A and I'm trying to get over here to B. And this would be our ideal future. If I woke up tomorrow and life was as close to perfect as it would be, that would be the B goal. So we set a target over here and we may say, hey, we want this business to do $41,000, 667.67 per day. That is $10 million of revenue per year. If you're operating on a 41% profit margin, you made $4.1 million, okay? Let's just pretend for a second that that's the B goal. That's the B goal, okay? This is all what I call mental creation. And the way we go there in the body is we basically put a line right down the middle and we go, instead of thinking, which is what a lot of people do, and stalling, what we need to do is act and commit. Now we need to commit to finding our who's. This is internal. These are internal people we need. Salespeople, setters, closers, business development. And who external. These are externals. Think of this as strategic partners. Now, if you look at the exercise, I'm at A, but I could see where I want to go to B. It's like, that is B. This is where prey drive kicks in. Prey drive is an instinctual ability to see something with the eyes or in the mind. If we do the exercise again, we say, what's between A and B? And what's between A and B is action. Money never follows stagnation. Money never follows complaining. So it's like, what do I do? Then I'm at A. We're doing this, and you can download this exercise at coachburt.com, where you download the Prey Drive Planner. As soon as coachburt.com, as soon as it pops up, there's a Prey Drive Planner, and I'm teaching you how to do this. Okay. So we do the exercise, and we go, okay, this is what I don't like. This is what I want. Now I've got to have some kind of action to get me here. So what could these actions be? The actions could be to text someone. The actions could be to call someone. The actions could be to invite someone. The actions could be schedule a meeting. The actions could be follow up. The actions could be create an event. Right? These are all physical actions that would move me toward the B goal. What could I do right now? What's the next move I could make? Objects at rest stay at rest unless acted on by an outside force. What's the next right thing I could do? So in between doing my podcast today called The Big Table and this, I'm like, all right, who could I email right now? Who could I follow up with? Who could I text? Who could I schedule a meeting with? Who could I hit? Who could I bang on? Who could I follow up with, right? So when you think about it, it's like I got to go from thinking about it, thinking and stalling, to action. On the other side of A getting to B, it's really two words: commitment, action, and who. Who can help me? Who do I need to be following up with? Who do I need to go out there and get? Okay, now I need to create an energy and an action toward this. Okay, so what did I say? I could text, I could call, I could invite, I could schedule something, I could follow up with somebody, I could create an event, I could go online right now like I'm doing to create some energy. Hey, this is Coach Michael Burt. I'm here at the Greatness Factory today, the Level 10 podcast studio. And as you can see behind, I got new imaging. I got a new concept. The big table is a metaphor for the biggest opportunities that are available to you that you're trying to work toward in your life. We're going to go to work on activating 3 parts of your nature. You first, that's science of winning. That's habits of the top 1%. That's the language that we use every single day. That's the activation of prey drive. That's the A to B exercise that we do. And then we're going to go to work on your business. And the business is like got these 6 core components, right? The activation of your team's prey drive, the explanation of value, the lead generation system, the follow-up and conversion, the engagement after the sale. We then move to activating your wealth. 8-figure people stuck in 6-figure vehicles. How do we expose you to some of the best thought leaders in the world as it relates to what's going on in the market, how to make investments, how to raise capital, and put all this together, folks, and we are getting a seat at a much bigger table. I'm Coach Michael Burt. I can't wait for you to see this podcast. It's called The Big Table. We're going to help you secure your seat there. Follow along, engage with me, hit that subscribe button. If I want to go over here and generate income at my B goal, let's go back to our A to B. Here I am in the business. Here I'm trying to get to an ideal. Now what do? I look at the business cycle and I say, over here, man, I need to generate leads. And I'm going to use these 4 strategies to generate leads. Leads are going to come in. I'm going to qualify the leads and I'm going to explain the value. If they say, yes, I'm interested, this is going to initiate my 7-touch follow-up. And I'm going to do this to try to hit that 41,667.67 per day. That gets me to $10 million a year. If I just do this every single day, I'm going to go from physical, right? I'm going to go from physical, a mental creation, into a physical action. A lot of people live in mental creation. This is called fantasizing and catastrophizing. Okay? So you fantasize, you have a gift of vivid visualization. Like you spend a lot of time in your mind thinking. Man, I'd like to do this. I'd like to do this. Man, I'd like to do this. Man, I'd like to do this. You think about it, talk about it, you dream about it, you pray about it, you talk to other people about it. What you do not do is get into physical action. And the physical action is I'm going to use X number of strategies to try to generate a lead because I don't need more money. I need more people. The people have the money. The bigger the problem, the more money people pay to solve the problem. I'm going out into the marketplace and I'm finding problems and I'm trying to solve those problems, okay? Now, here's what a lot of people do. They wake up and they go, well, who should I call? And what should I do? And who should I talk to? I should call human beings. I should talk to people who have problems. I should offer a solution. Now, this is going to come down to a big table formula. This is what I was talking about on my podcast, The Big Table. The big table is the biggest game in town that is available to you. It's highly profitable. It's highly enjoyable. It's highly meaningful. There's a return on your time. There's a return on your investment. There's a return on your energy. There's a return on your objectives. And what I look at here is 3 buckets. The skill you have, the problem you're solving, or the ambition you're helping people with, and the vehicle that you are choosing to place this into. If you create a concept, we talk about this in person of interest, that pulls these 2 things together right here. Mental creation, I go there in the mind. Physical action, I go there in the body. All things are created twice, first mentally than physically. Okay, everybody follow me here? So if you're out there and like, what should I be doing right now to go from A to B? What I should be doing to go from A to B is one of these things. These are physical actions: text, email, phone call, invite people, create something. Like when you see me create like Whiskey and Wisdom, July 16th, big invitation, come to the Greatness Factory. I got 109 seats. It's completely free. I'm looking for Navy SEALs, not baby SEALs. I'm looking for people who want to play at a bigger level. Now I got an asset. I need to promote the asset. I need to talk about the asset. I need to invite people to something. Inviting is an action. I can't tell you how many people that I talked to today say, I need to be recruiting people. I need to be talking to people. I need to be doing this. I need to be doing that. And they don't do any of it. If I say I'm at A and I am renting the theater at the Greatness Factory 1 to 3 times a month, and I've got 31 days to rent that theater, and I'm trying to get to B, and my goal is to rent it 12 times a month. Real simple. Who can help me? Internally, do I need one person that wakes up and does nothing but this? Who externally can help me? This could be an organization I need to be a part of. So what could I do? I could pick up the phone. I could call the meeting planners of Tennessee. I could invite people to come here, right? There's physical actions I could take to get out of mental creation, to get out of thinking about it so that I can hit the goals, okay? If that theater is worth $840,000 a year, it does me no good if it's not utilized. So what people do, and I'll close on this, is people sit and they wait on something to happen. They sit and wait, right? They don't act and commit. And what I'm trying to do is get you from in between A and B is action and people. That's it. Who can I call right now? Who can help me? Who can I schedule time with? Who can I follow up with? Who can I convert? Who can I take an interest and convert it to an action? So I want to come on here today and give you a training that's going to be on my YouTube channel. This is how do you go from mental creation into physical action. A lot of what I do is coach people. I also raise a lot of capital for various funds, data centers, private equity deals, publicly traded company called Safe Space. I own a beautiful $8 million building in downtown Nashville called the Greatness Factory. Let people get on the jet with me and fly places and go on these really unique experiences with me to my house in Florida. And we tackle things like this, how you go from mental creation into physical action and how you get a seat at a much bigger table.